Oh, damn. That ending of Sidonia. Okay, so Ochi managed his research. He was researching how to make a Graviton, like, beam cannon or whatever. He was trying to make, like, this giant Higgs particle cannon from Agana. And with the end of this episode, you see Sidonia test out a new experimental Higgs particle cannon. And what can I say? That fucking, oh my god. Like, holy crap. I don't think we've actually... Have we seen firepower that fucking massive? Dude, that's a pretty strong cannon, the Higgs particle cannon that was used. Like, did you see what it did to that dwarf planet? That dwarf planet got fucking annihilated. Like, oh my god. So, that scene in this episode, that's going to be very vital to Sidonia's survival. Very, very vital. It's obvious that's going to be vital. But is the repercussions worth it? Because at the end of this episode, you see how this placenta, as we know, the Ghana's placenta was experimented on. It was turned into the Higgs particle cannon. We see tentacles coming out of it. And you hear Ghana noises. So, I'm assuming that is starting to turn into, like, you know, a sentient Ghana that's going to try to attack Sidonia. Judging by the way that was done at the end of this episode. I highly doubt it's in a similar way as, you know, our little Chimera. I highly doubt it's similar. So, that's going to be quite fucking bad, because a Ghana is on Sidonia. It's not a big-ass size, like, you know, crazy-ass size Ghana, but still a Ghana with a Higgs particle cannon. That's fucking, oh shit. So, is the repercussion of using this cannon worth it? That's the question we have to wonder right now. Is it worth using this cannon if it gives repercussions like a Ghana spawning on Sidonia? Like, my god. So, besides that, this episode mainly more slice of life. For the past couple episodes, it's kind of turned into a slice of life themed Sidonia, which is not a bad thing. Because we need these wind down episodes to give us character development, characterization, and some downtime for our characters before they get into a really brutal life or death situation. And so, I've enjoyed these past couple episodes. Even though they've been on the slow side or slice of life side, they've been very enjoyable. And that's kind of, once again, what this episode of Sidonia is about. It's another slice of life orientated episode for the most part with sci-fi, you know, elements into it. But majority of the episodes kind of Izana, our main character Tanikaze, and then Sumugi just living in a house together. Like, yeah. Okay, so I gotta point out the obvious. That scene where our little Chimera wanted to sleep with Tanikaze, I'm like, she wants to sleep with him. And when you see how he's in his bed, and you see this giant-ass tentacle monster, just... think about this for a second, okay? Just think about this for a second. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. I don't think I have ever seen an anime or a manga do something like that. I've seen a lot of fucked up harems. There's some crazy ass harems out there. Like, you know, Monster Mezumi, that's a crazy ass harem series. And so, I've just never seen a giant ass tentacle, like a fucking tentacle. It doesn't even look like humanoid. Girl, it doesn't look like even human. A giant ass tentacle. Like, can I sleep with you, Tanikaze? Tanikaze-sama, can I sleep with you? And I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like, what? So, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. So, yeah, besides that, Izana, a little bit of romance progression between them. Like, they move in together. Bro, Tanikaze, yo! You're moving in with Izana. Yo, bro. She better not fucking die. As I said before, they did this shit with Hoshijiro. That broke me. That broke me so much when I saw what happened to Hoshijiro, because she was so awesome. And then they made us grow attached to her character in the romance with Tanikaze, and then now they're doing the same thing with Izana, and she just already lost her arm and leg. Full Metal Alchemist style. But I just hope she doesn't die, because we are getting into a crazy section. Like, probably the final fight of this season of Sidonia is probably going to have to do with that hive cluster. I'm willing to bet it does, because that giant-ass hive cluster that's been talked about, like, since the very beginning of Season 2, I'm willing to bet that that right there is probably going to be, like, the final boss, if you get what I'm saying, or the final villain of this season of Sidonia. It's very obvious because War of the Ninth Planet, or War of the Nine Planets, whatever, that's what this season is called. So it's very obvious that that is going to be orientated around that hive cluster. Looking forward to seeing, though, like, how it's going to go, though, because I just hope Izana doesn't die. She better not fucking die. Or, you know, our little new Chimera, she better not fucking die. Oh, fuck, I'd be pissed, too, man. Like, I'm liking all these characters. I'm really liking these characters. That's one thing Sidonia knows how to do. It knows how to really introduce a character to make you grow attached to them. And that's rare in of itself, because characters do die in this series. They do fucking die. So, it's rare to encounter characters you actually can care about in a series like this, and they're newly introduced and you start caring about them. So I hope everything goes well, and I hope that the romance continues to progress. Izana and, you know, Tanikaze, you know, they get together, become a couple. I'm looking forward to that. So tell me your thoughts. How do you feel about this week's episode of Sidonia? I know this episode was out yesterday, but the upload times, you know, the translation times, this is so off the wall. I'm like, what the fuck? When is it getting translated? So, yeah. Anyways, you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.